All right, so we've gone over the 3-day split, we've gone over the 4-day split, we've gone over the ancillary day, okay? Now let's talk about the 4-day Texas method, okay, specifically for powerlifting, all right? So this is for anybody that has ran out phase 3 of the regular 4-day split, okay? So if you've kind of got to the point where squats are slowing down, deadlifts are slowing down, and need to jump to a little bit more of an intermediate program, that's where this program is. So you've officially gone from novice to intermediate. This one, the only reason why it's for power lifters is because with this one I made it a little bit more specific to the bench press. So you're not going to do, you are still going to press, but you're going to be doing more bench press than overhead press. Okay. So the way this one works is you have 4 different workouts. So again, this is also a 4-day split. So day 1, you're going to do volume bench. All volume means is you're going to do more repetitions. So instead of a 3x5, you're going to do 5 sets of 5, but it's at a lighter weight, okay? You're going to do 80 to 90% of the weight you are planning to lift later in the week, okay? So 80 to 90% of whatever you're going to lift on your C workout, which we'll talk to that later, all right? Then you're going to do some assistance work to help with the bench. Again, weighted dips and triceps press downs, okay? Again, those are just to assist the lift. So you're going to do a volume day with bench press, and you're going to do some bench press assistance work. Day 2, your lower body day, okay? You're going to do volume squat. So again, you're going to do more reps. You're going to do 5 sets of 5 again, but it's only 80 to 90% of whatever you're going to lift on your next leg day, which is D, okay? And then, again, some assistance work. You're going to do good mornings. Those who've not done those before, we'll have to go over them. And lat pull downs just to get some upper back work in. Okay? Then the C workout, your second upper body workout of the week. You're going to do what's called intensity bench press. Okay? So you've kind of already run out the bench press. So instead of trying to do a 5-rep PR for 3 sets of 5, you're just going to do 1 set of 5 PR. So on your bench day, you're going to try to work yourself up to 1 new 5-rep max and just do 1 set of that 5-rep max. And then after that, you're going to have what's called running it out. I'm going to talk about that here at the end. That's what all these numbers beside it are. We'll talk about that here in a second. But your main goal to start when you start off is to do just 1 heavy set of 5 per week. Okay? And then you will press, okay? You're going to do 3 sets of 5. Again, try to go up if you can. If you can go up 1, 2, 5 pounds each workout, that's great. Keep doing it. Otherwise, don't worry about it too much. Keep it more at maintenance. Our main focus is on the bench press. The press is just to be an assistance exercise, okay? And then another assistance exercise I've thrown in is LTEs. Again, I put asterisks next to these, the good mornings, the weighted dips, LTEs, rows. If you're not getting the workout done in time or you're not recovering, you can cut those out of the program. It's not that big of a deal, okay? And then your D workout is kind of the same thing, but now with the squat. So the squat, again, you're going to work yourself up just to 1 set, 1 heavy set of 5, okay? And then you're going to, same thing with the deadlift. You're going to do 1 heavy set of deadlift that week, trying to PR if you can, okay? And then I've added also, again, rows, just for some extra back work. You could also sub that with some power cleans. Again, not necessary, especially if time is an issue. Okay, you can cut that out. All right. On your intensity days, okay, and depending on how deep some of us get into this program, you might have to do what's called running it out. Okay, so running it out is, let's say I'm supposed to bench press 300 for 5 reps. Okay, and last week I got 295 for 5 or 298, whatever I was doing. Okay. I went up 2 pounds. Let's say I went from 298 to 300, and I can't get them, okay? So instead, you're going to do what's called running it out, all right? So that's when you switch from 1 heavy set of 5, you're going to do 2 heavy sets of 3. So that day, since I can't get all 5 reps in, I'm going to do 2 sets of 3 reps, okay? And I'll keep doing 2 sets of 3 reps, keep adding weight, so I go to, 302 next week, or 301 or 302. I try a little bit of weight, do 2 sets of 3. And you want to run that out until that doesn't work. And then you go to 3 sets of 2. Okay? Keep adding weight every week, doing 3 sets of 2 until that no longer works, until you're eventually doing 5 sets of 1 rep. Okay? Again, trying to add a little bit each week, even if it's 1 pound. Okay? That's running it out. You want to try to run it out as long as you can. If any of us get there, that's what we're going to do. Same thing with the squat, same concept. Okay? With the deadlifts, the reps are a little bit different. Okay? You're still just going to do 1 set. You're not going to do multiple sets. So if 1 set of 5 isn't working for you anymore, you go to 1 set of 3 or 1 set of 2. Once that quits working, then you're just doing working up to 1 heavy single that week. Okay? Just because the deadlift doesn't work as good as multiple sets as the squat, bench, or press, deadlift just wears you out, and you don't need to do as much volume to make gains on it. Okay? So that's the Texas method for powerlifters. There is a 3-day version of this, but I'm not going to include it in our program simply because we don't have the time limit for it. Once you've built yourself up to being able to do the Texas method, 3 days a week, it's very time consuming. To get it done under 90 minutes is, really hard. Especially if you've done the program right and you're that much stronger at that point, you're going to need that much more rest. It's not really feasible for someone unless they have 2.5, 3 hours to do their workout, or you're just a young buck who can recover really, really fast. I just don't think it's very feasible for us and our class time. So did not include it. But that being said, if you do somehow make your way to the intermediate programming, but you can only have the time to train 3 days a week, I still want you to run the 4-day-week program. You'll just do it, you'll just spread your week out. So let's say you're doing Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Monday A, Wednesday B, Friday C. Come back next week, you're going to do D on Monday. And then just keep doing it in a row. Your week's going to be a little off. It's not going to end perfectly every week, but that's fine if that's the way you have to run it. So hopefully that all makes sense. If it doesn't make sense, let me know in the comments, and I'll help you out. Next video is going to be over just some common issues that come up and just some other tips for the program. Peace.